Hey there, Dave Gardner here, and I just want to go through and show one of the basically the solo ad providers and traffic providers I'm using with the Now Lifestyle. And recently, I have added a few more people onto my team. And if you have been following me in any way, the Start Quick or start-quick.com forwards to this. But again, if you go to start-quick.com, you'll see some of the training that I have provided for my team. And the one thing here, the marketing tips, I have a couple places where we can get leads and get ads. And so, or not ads, but you can get leads and traffic. And so if you scroll down a little bit, I have some videos for some softwares that I'm using, MLM Gateway, Home Success Pro, but Udemy and Traffic for Me are some of the ones that I've kind of hinted at, and some of my team members have used. I've used Traffic for Me a little bit more. I'm going to be testing out Udemy a little bit soon here, but the Traffic for Me, just want to go to that, and when you do, the way they set it up, I just want to throw it out there. I am an affiliate for them, so the way they don't really pay out in commissions, they pay out in clicks. So I can actually earn bonus clicks, and you could too if you join them and you start sharing it as well. And so it could be some extra traffic for you. So basically, I just want to log in and just show you some of the campaigns and some of the results I've had so far, just with Now Lifestyle. So this year again, it is January 5th, 2018. So I've done just one campaign so far this year, but I've done about 5 or 6 with them so far in the last few months. Just starting to become a little more consistent. So what do you got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 6 of them there. 2 of them were within the last week. So I just want to go and show you this one here. So December 26th, 2017 through the 29th. Those are the dates it started. And then we're going to take a look briefly at the other one that I did that went through just the other day and show you. So for example, I ordered 1,000 clicks. They were having a holiday special, so it was 55 cents, tier 1 traffic. And then there was an issue. I was trying to get mobile SMS clicks for this one, but there was something going on with their system with the mobile SMS clicks. And so they gave me another offer, and I just switched them to basically just used the same amount I had provided. I believe this one was 550 bucks if you just multiply that, of course. And then I had another order of 400, which was supposed to be 1,000 SMS clicks, but it just went to that for the 55 cents. So you can basically go in. So if we look at this one, this is the first one that I ran. We can go and we can view the stats in here. And just to kind of verify what we got and to kind of explain something, and I'll show you where that goes to. So for example, we see on December 29th it started delivering, and then over the course of the next day and a half I ended up getting my 1,000 clicks. So I ordered 1,000 clicks. It said 1,001 unique clicks were delivered, but then it says 100, or excuse me, 1,168 were actually delivered as well, and those would be the raw clicks. So what happens sometimes is someone might open an email or see an ad on a web page, and they might click it twice. They might click and go to the page and then close it and then come back to it and click and go again. So some people might click it twice, and that's why the raw clicks or the unique clicks might not be the same as the actual amount. And so I have another thing that I'm testing out that I test with. So this is the one I did, the amazing simple end of the year SMS. And so, for example, this was rotated 762 clicks. Oh, wait, sorry, I got the wrong campaign here. Let's go to the other one, simple, because that was the one out of 1,000. So we will check that. I logged out. So let's see, amazing, simple end of the year, manage the group. And so again, so there's the 1,069. My numbers, their numbers are a little bit off. And again, sometimes it doesn't register, maybe depending on how fast it comes in. But notice again, this showed I got about 1,500 clicks, meaning more people actually hit that link twice. So again, it depends on how the software is being recorded. But generally speaking, just kind of want to talk about some of the numbers. When we go into Now Lifestyle, if I go into the reseller tools, go into my lead capture system, and we can take a look at those subscribers. It's kind of interesting just looking at this. I got exactly 1,000 free customers right now, or trial members. So where I was sending was to the amazing campaign. I'll show you that page in just a second here. But we can take a look at where those subscribers. I'm focusing right now on the amazing campaign. And what happens is when people register for that, they opt in. They are on one of my email lists. then they have the opportunity to take a dollar trial or to become a free member. And I've had a few people do both, which you can see here. Notice this is the higher number, and then you get a proportion that was going here. Now, I didn't start sending to the Amazing campaign just till, probably later in the fall, and then, this winter, of course, because it didn't exist yet. The free one did, so I already had some leads in here. And so just want to show you, if we go back into my email, I mentioned that date. So again, December 29th through December 30th, 2017. If we go in my email, we start here is December 29th. Notice I have 100 leads. I got 100 messages from Joel. And so if we just open that up, okay, this is the same thing. These are all the same messages, scrolling all the way down. 100 leads coming in, okay? And so if we take a look, the 100 Amazing campaign, then it also has 100 new leads. That's basically the same thing. This just basically says that I have a lead coming in. This one says I have an Amazing campaign where they're actually going to. So this one, again, is just a generic idea that, yeah, someone opted into some page dealing with a Now Lifestyle. This is specific to that campaign. And so what we also see here is, again, there's another one. So there's 100 right there. There's another 100 for Amazing campaign. There's another 100 for the Amazing campaign. And these are on the same date, 12/30, 12/30. Well, that one's 12/29. If we go up again, 12/30, there's another 100. There's another 100 at 12/30. And then if we scroll up a little more, Amazing campaign, 58. New leads, 100. Okay, so I ended up, if I'm just looking at the number, I kind of wrote them down here on a separate sheet of paper. I believe what I ended up with, if I can find the right sheet here. So on that campaign, I did 1,000 clicks. I ended up with 587 leads, which again, we just saw 100, 100, 100, 100, whatever, and then there's more that are sprinkled in through there. So how do we check that in the Now Lifestyle just to verify where my numbers came from? If I want to go, and we'll open up another tab here, you go into promo links, and you can actually check and track your links. And so I went, so promo links, opportunity, and then I did lead pages. And inside the lead page, I use the Amazing Simple campaign, which is the one at the bottom. It says Amazing Simple at the end. And when we go through at the end, we'll actually see that we have the ability to check the tracker that we used once that populates. So it populated the page. The tracker is the one that I added, and so we have a couple different ones here. And so these are the two that I did at the end. Again, I mentioned the one at SMS. That's the one that kind of messed up. So I had originally purchased them on December 26th. The first set was delivered on the 29th through the 30th, and the rest were delivered this week because there was an issue again, and it kind of had to start the campaign over when the SMS ones didn't work. So notice that'll populate down at the bottom. Once it cycles through and it goes back to the clear page again, I did these clicks in December, so I need to change my date here down at the bottom to December 2017, and we'll see what I actually got for this actual link. Okay, and so this link was actually sent through, again, my click rotator, so that I can test my links on the back end. So I'm testing the links here. I'm testing the links in Lifestyle, but when we scroll down, here we go, December 29th, that's when they started. I got 22 leads out of 53 clicks. On the 30th, I got 564 leads out of 1,244 clicks. And then there was a couple more clicks that came in after. And even some come in, the first couple days of the new year. But that's where I came up with the 587. And notice that number is kind of in between what my software said and what what the Traffic for Me software said. So they're within range. But again, the big idea, I bought 1,000 clicks. Okay, out of 1,000 clicks, if we look at some of the further numbers, 1,000 clicks, I got, what do we say here? We got 587 leads. Okay, so those came into my Amazing campaign. That means I'm following up with them daily. Okay, and I can keep following up with them, and I can send them, offers. Of course, I'm going to be promoting Now Lifestyle, but I can also give them other training. I can give them other content and value. It's not just about slamming offers down their throat, but it's also about training them as well, because I've had people that opted into this same campaign 2 months ago that just took the upgrade. I've had some that opted into some of the other ones. Again, we have other campaigns in here. For example, the Now Lifestyle campaign. I've had them for months, back in July, okay, 6-7 months ago, that decide to take the offer of upgrade into the free trial, or take the $1 trial, or even become paying members. Okay, so the idea is being consistent with those emails and those clicks and those follow-ups. And so looking at the number, so 587, let's just say if we just consider that I had 1,000 clicks, that means I'm paying, because I spent $550 on that click package, it cost me about $1 per lead. Not $1 per click, $1 per lead. Okay, it was 55 cents per click, but I ended up paying about 94 cents per lead. I just basically took, $587 and I, kind of did the math with 550 or 587 leads with $550. Okay, now of those 154 people, which is about a third of that, about 26-27%, took the additional option to upgrade to the free member. So they actually have an account now with the Now Lifestyle, and they can actually get in the member area. The people with the amazing campaign don't see any of the back office. They don't see the member area. They don't see any of the additional training. It's the people that sign up and create a registration, and then then they become one of your pseudo downline members. They're not on the downline yet because they haven't become a paid member, so they're not actually in the matrix. And so of those, I ended up having 4 people that did upgrade. Okay, so I had 4 people that upgraded, and they're in the dollar trial right now. One of them decided to quit right away, so maybe they realized that it wasn't for them. So I have 3 people that are in the trial right now that could potentially lead to become great members. And I also still have 586 other people that I can follow up with the emails, because maybe that one quit, but I still have the others in my email. Now, of course, if you look at the numbers, I've had 67 people subscribe out of that. Out of this one, 124 unsubscribed. And that's just from people who are on my email list. It doesn't mean necessarily that they dropped out of Now Lifestyle. It just means they're not getting my emails anymore. Maybe they're still getting emails from corporate and from Joel Tarian, which is kind of great because we both kind of share the email. So when people come in through the amazing campaign, I get an email list addition, but also Joel does, so we can both follow up with them. And the key is to let the people get to know you, create a rapport and relationship with them. Instead of just having Joel do it, get to know your leads. Okay, let them know about you, let them know your struggles, let them know your successes, let them know where you're coming from and maybe how you've succeeded. If you've had struggles, share that with them, because they probably have some similar struggles, and they might think, oh, I'm the only one that is broke, or I don't have family support. There's a lot of us out there that might have no money or very, very limited funds, and we need that support. So the Facebook group is awesome for that as well. So that was the one campaign. Let's take a look here quickly at the other campaign now that we know what's going on. So I want to go back, and this is the other one we did, the mobile clicks, which then switched. So I ordered 727 clicks. It was the same price, 55 cents a click. And we'll see a very similar trend on the graph because it was just over 2 days. And it was delivered fast. So if you want traffic fast and you want a lot of leads fast, you got to do paid traffic. It's as simple as that. If you want to take a long time to have leads and get clicks, you're going to have to do social media posting, talking to friends, things like that. So it all depends on how you want to do it and depends on what your budget is. So I ordered 727, said 778 were delivered, but then basically it was clicked on 936 times. When I look at my stats on this one, and we go to the SMS one, check that out, and it said that 762 clicks and 933. So 762, 963, or 933, they had 762, 96, so basically those numbers are pretty close. Okay, if we go back into the member office, I'm going to change the tracker. So this was the 2017 1226. I'm going to change to this one with the one with the SMS code on it, which then changes it down here. We're going to let it cycle through and populate it, and then we're going to get those leads and see what I've gotten just over the last couple days. And so if we change this back to January 2018 now, we will see that over the last couple days I've gotten another bunch of leads. So notice there's 21 with 6 leads, 21 clicks or 21 visits, 891 with 414. So over this says 916 and 420, where again they said 936 clicks. This says 916. So again, it's relatively close. Just depends. Maybe there's some errors in the tracking, but 420 leads, again, it was the same process. 420 additional people came in here. Of those 420, it was about a 55% opt-in rate of the 762 people that saw the offer. Some people clicked it twice. So 420 people, about 55% opted in. Of those, 114 became members here and actually registered a free account. which is about, again, it's about 27%. The percentage was about the same. And I actually had more people actually take the $1 offer. I had 5 people this time take the $1 offer, and they're all active at this point, 24, 36 hours later. So again, I have the ability to develop a relationship with them, follow up with them. I've already sent them emails and text, try to reach out to them on Facebook and stuff. So again, the key is it doesn't matter where you do your traffic, make sure you have some follow-ups. And so in mine, if we go over to message and you click on follow-up, the first campaign that comes, it's alphabetical, is the Amazing campaign. If you look, I have all of these follow-up emails. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I got 16. I got 2 weeks worth of follow-ups, and I send daily mails as well. So the key thing, develop a relationship with these people, follow up with them. You never know when someone's going to take that upgrade offer and take that next step and maybe see what they want. So if we go into my emails from the last couple days, let's see, that's today. So let's see, we go back a day or two and started on the 4th. We're starting to see Joel stuff here. So again, notice January 3rd, there's 100 amazing campaigns and 100 leads. Again, they both basically mean the same thing. January 4th now, notice 100 more people. But here we go. There's 100 now lifestyle free customers. And if we scroll up more, we see 30. Wait, where did that go? Sorry about that. Just trying to find where that other one is. We saw 100, and then I'm just missing it here. Oh, here it is, 14 more. Yeah, so I said 114, right? So these people, again, are getting emails from me. They're getting emails for Joel, or from Joel, and they're being welcomed into the Facebook group. They're getting more training, and they're seeing that we're here to help people out, and maybe they'll continue to join. And so what that's resulted in is basically this. Now, there are a lot of people. The reds are either suspended or canceled accounts. But when we go through and you look at mine, my downline stats, this is my personal downline, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. It's not the biggest downline of people that exist in Now Lifestyle, but it's definitely not the smallest, okay? I'm growing and I'm going to keep growing. I got 457 people who are active, okay? 457, 310 on my left side, 147 on my right. And so we'll see my sponsor, and then these are all the people that I actually have personally sponsored. Some of them have canceled. Some of them are suspended because maybe the card didn't work or there was an issue with payment. And so all of those, there's probably about 200 there. And then that 1,000 Now Lifestyle Free, all of these people are all my Now Lifestyle Free members. They might potentially become downline members. Okay, and we'll continue to grow and grow and grow with them. So the issue is continuing to take action, continue to grow this, and take a just quick glance. This is part of my full matrix. Okay, and that's all from traffic that I've sent. It's from communications. I've done a lot of this, but then other people have joined as well. So there's a lot of red and green. I know it's near Christmas season, but that's not really the reason. It's because some people quit. Some people just didn't. It wasn't what they wanted to do. Maybe it came from a different traffic source, that it was from a different niche, and they weren't interested in the marketing and or the fitness aspect. So again, the key thing is traffic. So traffic for me again is just one thing that I would recommend. I've found some benefit from it, but the key is follow-up, because you never know what's going to happen as you continue to follow up people. So I wish you the best of luck. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm always here to help. And like I said, if you decide to use my link, then I would get more clicks as well. And what I plan to do, if you're on my team actually, is I'm going to be probably doing a co-op coming up soon. I want to try to build a co-op and do a traffic co-op. So for example, if we look at this ordering traffic, and we'll kind of close this up in the next minute or so. If we look at this ordering traffic, if you do the premium, we want to try to get the best or the super premium. Taking a look at it, the more you spend, the less it costs, of course. So 79 cents a click for 500 clicks versus 65 cents a click for 10,000. So, or 10,000 clicks, $6,500 versus 395, or basically $400. So the way a co-op works is that, we would have a bunch of people who would all pool their money together, and we would order a higher package, and then basically that cuts the price down, and we can actually get those additional clicks. And so people could order 1 or 2 packages, and so I'll be coming up with something like that, and it will basically be available to anyone if you're on my team or not, and we would just put you through a rotator, which is this software I have right here, the Core Click Maximizer. I only have one link in here right now, but basically I could add more links. And for example, if we have this right here, for example, where it says now lifestyle pre-launch, amazing, simple, blah, blah, blah. But then right here where it says Dave Gardner, what I would do is I would just end it right there. I wouldn't add this other stuff. You could have some tracking in there as well if you wanted to physically track where it came from. You would just give me the link, or you would just give me your user ID, and we would just change the user ID, and it would go through. So the first person who clicked on the traffic would go to me. The second person would go to you. The third click would go to person C, and the fourth click would go to person D, so on and so forth. So that's kind of how a traffic rotator and a click co-op would work. So keep an eye out for that, and check your emails if you're on my list. Be on the lookout for that if you want to get some fast traffic. Again, the fastest way to get traffic and build your leads list is through paid traffic. So again, you either got to spend a lot of time to build your email list, or you can spend some money building your email list. I do a combination of both, and we get a good healthy balance. So hopefully you found benefit for this. Feel free to check out traffic for me, and thank you if you decide to go through my link. Otherwise, best of luck to you, and let me know if you have any questions. All right, we'll talk to you later.